Hello, this is Gemma from Online Illumination, and today I'm going to talk to you about setting up your own Google Plus business page. I haven't done one yet myself, so I'll be doing it myself for my business and talking you through how to do it for yours so we can make our mistakes together. So the first thing you need to be is on your Google Plus profile. If you don't have a profile yet, I'll do another little video showing you how to do that, so just let me know and I'll get that done for you. Once you're on your Google Plus profile, you'll see you have your stream here with all of the information that your friends are sharing in. And then if you come down here, you'll be able to see who's in your circles, invites. As you can see, I can invite people if you need one. And then down here at the bottom, it says create a Google Plus page. So that's what we're going to do. When you click on the page, you'll see you've got a variety of categories that you can put your business in. So it can either be a local business or place, and as you can see when I scroll over this, it lets you know that that's good for hotels, restaurants, shops, etc. Then you've got product or brand. This is good. If I was Burberry, obviously I'd be going in product or brand. It's also good for companies that provide things like financial services and so on. Then you've got companies, organisations, institutions and non-profit. So if you're running a charitable organisation, you want to pop it in the non-profit box. Arts, entertainment, sports, etc. If you're an aspiring musician, then this is where you'd go to set up your Google Plus page. And if you're anything other than all of those, there's an other category. So whatever you consider yourself to be, there's something there for you. I'm going to put myself down as a local business. Although I often travel out to other people's offices, I do have a set place for my office. But importantly, I really enjoy working with local businesses on a face-to-face basis. So by doing this, it should help Google reinforce my area, where I am, and hopefully long term that will have an impact on the SEO for my business locally. So let's click this and we'll see what it does. First of all, you can see it tells me, asks me where my business is. It's quite straightforward, United Kingdom. And then it asks me to put in my phone number. And put my mobile in here because that's what I always do. And it's located me straight away. See, that's where I live, my tiny little lane there. So we're going to pop that on there. It's already got my company's information on Google Places, so that's why it's managed to pick me up so quickly. So again, if you've not yet put your company location on Google Places, it's a great idea to do it. Here we've got the next thing, which is category. Select a main category. It's got a range of different things that I could put myself under here. I would toss up whether to put myself under professional services or education and culture. Because I work mainly with businesses, even though I do a lot of educating for them, I'm going to put myself under professional services there. My page will be publicly visible. Its content is appropriate for any Google Plus user, or I can select 18 and over, 21 and over, or strangely alcohol related. Any Google Plus user really can look, although some probably would find it not so interesting. I tick these boxes. Obviously I need to agree to the page's terms, but it is, for something like Google Plus, handy to be kept informed of future releases and so on. So I'm going to do that. Let's just have a look at the page's terms of services. Oh, it's a nice short one. As you can see here, this just takes you through what you'll be consenting to. Authority and access. Any Google Plus user may create a page, but only users with authority over the subject matter may administer the Google Plus page. What this means is that the first person that starts the page is allowed to administer it. At this point, nobody else is. They are going to be rolling out that other people can authorise Google Plus pages once you've agreed for that to happen. But you will still be responsible for their actions. So if they did terrible things on your page, you'd still get the blame. It says you may not sell or lease Google Plus pages, so there may well be an awful lot of businesses quickly setting up Google pages for all kinds of businesses at the moment that they don't own. Google Plus has put that in there to stop them trying to make money from doing that, so therefore to stop them doing it. Text, images, etc. must comply with the general content and conduct policy, which is basically not sharing other people's stuff without permission, not stealing images and so on and so forth, making sure that they're not pornographic or in any way likely to corrupt the morals of minors and so on. Data, Google's use of the information you provide is described in the Google Plus privacy policy. You may not do anything to determine the identity of a visitor on your page without the visitor's permission, and before collecting information from a visitor, you must first obtain their express prior consent. Any contests must comply with their contest promotion policy, so you can click and have a look at that if you're thinking of doing that at any point. And you may only put links to apps if they comply with the Google Plus development policies. No third-party advertising on your Google page. So that's the terms there for you, so you've had a look at those, but you can read them properly later. And now we're going to go and click Create and see what happens. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. I've been told it's easy to set up a page within half an hour. And it seems to be whirring around and getting started quite quickly. So the first thing it's going to encourage you to do is to customize your page so people recognize it. So your profile photo, for this, as it's a business page, I'm not going to use the photograph of my face that you've seen here, there and everywhere. I'm going to choose the logo of my business. So to upload that, I need to click on Change Profile Photo. And then you see I can select a photo from my computer. So we're going to go to where my logos are kept. And we're going to go to the web one, which is quite a nice small logo. Now, that looks like it's still going to be too big. So we're going to cancel that and try another one. Let's see. So a good idea is to select which picture you're going to use straight away. You want it to be square, probably the same photo that you use for your Facebook page logo, or you might use one for Twitter. That type of thing would be the thing you need to go for. It's almost done. Let's see if this one works better. It's a much higher res. This isn't the one I wanted. What I will do for now though is just upload that, and I'll come back and change it in a few minutes once I've finished showing you all of this. Then we'll click the continue button and we'll see where it takes us. I can tell my circles about this page, which is great because then anybody that follows me on Google will know that I've got a page and may well add my page. Google Plus pages work in a similar way to Facebook pages. I can't add people to my page. They have to agree that they'd like to see updates from me. So we're going to share that on Google Plus now. Add a comment, just playing with setting up my own page. Not much to see yet. but please come and add me. I'm going to share it publicly so everybody that's added me to a circle and on my public profile will be able to see it. But I could have chosen to send it only to certain circles. Then you can finish that. And at this point it says congratulations on starting your Google Plus page. The menu here shows you whether you're acting as yourself or Google Plus. So that's the same as on Facebook, where you have to switch from using your profile to your Facebook profile. As you can see, I've got a choice of me or social media illumination. It shows who I'm following, team members, VIPs, customers, which is quite handy. So you can put people in different circles. If I had lots of customers following me on here that I wanted to give some extra information to for free, just as part of the value that I try and create for people, then when I was sharing something, I would click for it to go out to customers rather than to everybody. So let's do that now, just so you can see how we'd do that. I'll just type in test rather than anything else, and instead of public, we'll click that, and you can see that I could just send that to customers rather than to anybody and everybody out there. So that could be quite a handy way of giving extra value to people that are customers of yours already, and keeping information back from those that aren't. So there's an awful lot of businesses out there that might want to educate their customers, for example, like I do, but they don't want to give away lots of free information to those that don't give anything back to them in any way. Again, I could add VIPs into this. This might be influential people in my industry that I'd like to have them share the information I sent out, or I could talk just to team members with a post. So this could be used within companies in order to communicate internally as well. So there's quite a lot of things that you can do with it. You can also see here, you can add a picture to your post. You can add a photo or an entire album. You can add a video, either straight away or from YouTube, and you can add a link to anything you like. And here, it allows you to determine location. So by adding your location again, that can help bolster your local SEO. So particularly if you are a shop or a restaurant, a static business, you do want to add your location as often as possible, just to keep boosting up the fact that you're in Ipswich in Suffolk, for example, or in Norwich in Norfolk, or in Auckland in New Zealand, wherever you happen to be. Okay, I'm going to leave that there now. Hopefully this little run through's given you a start, and you'll all be getting your Google Plus pages set up and coming to find me on Google Plus, and we can have fun and hang out here together too. Thanks very much for listening. Bye bye.